Good evening and welcome. K-West bringing you the bi-district round of the state high school girls basketball playoffs. It is your Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. And tonight we are expecting a great game as we begin the march to the state title for your Lady Panthers. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you all the action from tonight's ball game. Mike, I'm expecting a great one.
Oh, absolutely, Joe. I mean, we're talking about the Harlingen South Hawks here at home. A great season under head coach Kelly Garrett, and then we all know about Coach Grisela Fino and her success at Weslaco High School. Ready for another hopefully a long playoff run here.
Yeah, well, let's give you the starting lineup really quick as their ladies are already on the court. For your Lady Panthers, it's going to be Kirsten Padilla, Haley Villalpando, Alexa Gallegos, Morgan Perales, and Jasmine Sainz. Tip goes to your Lady Panthers and quickly try to get underneath to Villalpando, but it gets away from her. Starting five for the Lady Hawks is going to be Bianca Gonzalez, Laura Ramirez, Julia Celis, Amber Lopez, and Carla Reyes. And the Lady Hawks with the basketball. And for three, that one off the back iron. That shot taken by Reyes, rebound, your Lady Panthers. And they try to get the ball to Perales, and she almost loses it. But she's able to regain the basketball. This time, she does lose the basketball. And now the Lady Hawks with it.
So the Lady Panthers, 2 possessions and 2 turnovers here. So I think there's a little nerves under those legs right now.
3-shot point attempt by the Lady Hawks. Second one in as many possessions, and both do miss. And they get the ball inside to Jasmine Sainz, and Sainz off the backboard with the first points of the night. And your Lady Panthers are up 2-0. Great transition, and you saw Jasmine cut to that basket.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from the Lady Panthers. That's when they're at their best. After a rebound there, they like to attack. You notice the Lady Panthers looking up, looking for the open man, and if they can dominate the paint tonight, they'll be in great shape.
Yeah, we saw that, and you talked about 2 possessions, 2 turnovers, but on the third possession, as the old adage goes, the third time is the charm. They're able to get some points off of that, and now a turnover by the Lady Hawks, and great job there by Perales to be able to get to that ball. Now they get her the ball, back to Villalpando in the paint, off the board, off the glass, off the rim, but Jasmine Sainz with a great rebound. Keeps the offense on their side of the court. So offensive rebounds, second and third shot opportunities are huge for your Lady Panthers. Sainz misses, but she's fouled. She's going to the line for 2.
Once again there, Jasmine attacking the basket, faked her defender, went to her left side, got the foul, will get 2 shots.
That foul was called on Laura Ramirez, her first, team first, but as you mentioned, she's going to get a couple of free throws here, so she's already got 2 points, an opportunity to add on to her point total here tonight.
And just to give the viewers an idea of this season between these 2 teams, they did play each other back in November. As a matter of fact, Joe, they played in a span of 3 days. The first time they met was at the Border Bash in McAllen, and Weslaco came out with a win 57-53. And then the second matchup was actually here at Harlingen South, and the Lady Panthers also won that game 51-46.
She misses both free throws, but Perales almost with a rebound, loses it, and now the Lady Hawks with the basketball. Out to the left wing to Ramirez. Finds underneath the basket Lopez, and she gets an easy bucket off the glass and in, and now we are tied at 2. Gallegos darting to the basket, gets a pass from Kirsten Padilla, and now the Lady Panthers back up by 2, 4-2. Great job there by Gallegos.
And great job there by Kirsten Padilla. We've seen her do this all season long. Probably the best ball handler on the team, and being a 4-year starter, 4-year letterman, knows the court very well, was able to look up, find the open man there for the easy layup.
Yeah, and if there's one thing to be said about Kirsten, she may not be high on the point total, but if you look at the number of assists that she provides every night, that just goes to show you the kind of leader that she is.
And as a matter of fact, earlier in the season against Weslaco East, we saw her, I believe it was against Weslaco East or Edinburgh High, where she had about 5 or 6 assists there.
She misses that basket, and it's rebounded by the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, the Lady Hawks gave the Panthers a pretty good fight in those 2 matches there. So, the Lady Panthers, I think, know what to expect here, and that's going to be a hard-fought game here. As you see there, aggressive job there by Laura Ramirez.
But she's fouled underneath the basket. It's fouled by Kirsten Padilla. That's her first foul and the first team foul on your Lady Panthers. And that's going to send Ramirez to the line for 2. She misses the first one.
As a matter of fact, Laura Ramirez was one of the top scorers of this team when they played each other. She averaged about 10 points in both of the matchups.
Well, she missed both free throws, and so we've got yet to have a free throw fall here tonight. Lady Panthers with the basketball. Carrion dribbling through the paint, trying to go up, has it knocked away. Last touch by the Lady Hawks, so it's going to stay in the hands of your Lady Panthers.
Melanie Carrion, only a sophomore. We've seen her play aggressive there, and it seemed to me like she got more aggressive as the season went on.
Inbound pass to Villalpando under the basket. She misses, gets her own rebound, but this time she travels, so it'll go the other way.
Yeah, Villalpando, the best defender probably on this team there, is going to be crucial in getting them rebounds and steals.
Yeah, I had a chance to catch up with her dad before the game, and he was really excited about the girls being in the playoffs this year, and of course his daughter and her play all season long. Lady Hawks darting to the basket. That's going to be Lopez, but she's fouled and she's going to the line for 2. That foul is called on Melanie Carrion. That's her first, team second, and that's going to send Lopez to the line.
Well, one of the things Coach Fino told me leading up to this game was, Mike, their guards are super fast. They attack the basketball very, very well. And as a matter of fact, in the first matchup, that's what gave them problems in the Border Bash, where they actually fell behind by about 9 points. They actually trailed by 7 at the half. So
misses the second one, signs with the rebound to Villalpando, out to Padilla. Padilla will bring it up to court. Good move there by Villalpando. She'll take it to the rack. Little too strong, misses, rebound, Lady Hawks. Last couple of possessions, Lady Panthers not getting any second shot opportunities.
But they've had good looks at the basket so far.
Ramirez with a three-point shot attempt. That one short, and away with it is Villalpando. Carrion back to Villalpando. Villalpando in the paint, going to the hole, gives it up to Perales, and Perales with an easy bucket. And that's one of the things that the Lady Panthers are going to be able, or should be able, to take advantage of tonight, is the size advantage that they have with Perales underneath the board.
Exactly, Joe. That's something that the coaches were talking to me about before the game, is they feel like they have the size advantage inside with Morgan Perales down there in the block. So they'll be looking out for her throughout the game.
Here comes Saenz. She's going to be charged with a charge, and it's going to go the other way.
And as a matter of fact, Joe, when I was looking at the stat sheet from the first 2 games, one of the things that stood out to me was, hey, why didn't I see Morgan Perales' name in there? And, well, what they told me was that her minutes were not heavy at the time, being that she was only a freshman. They kind of brought her in slowly, and so she played some minutes, but not like the way she plays now. So now I think the Lady Hawks will see who the real Morgan Perales is.
Well, you got to think about it, Mike. Just last year, she was playing in the 8th grade. And now you're playing with people 3-4 years older than you. So that is a big step.
And then her getting that basket, I think, kind of get some of those nerves out of the way. You get that first rebound, that first basket. Okay, now this is just another game.
Yeah. Here comes Saenz. Saenz loses. It's on the ground. Look who's running and hustling to grab that one and creating a jump ball opportunity. None other than Kirsten Padilla.
Yeah, great job by both teams going after that, but you're right. Padilla there right in the middle of it, at least getting the jump ball call. Still Lady Hawks basketball, but the Lady Panthers get the next possession arrow.
Under 3 minutes to go, your Lady Panthers up by a score of 6-3 here in the opening period. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you all the action for Weslaco ISD and K-West here from the Harlingen South Gymnasium. Lady Hawks with the basketball. Slowing things down. We've seen them shoot from the perimeter the last couple of possessions. Actually, we've seen them shoot from beyond the arc the last couple of possessions.
The Lady Panthers in an intense man-to-man defense, switching when they have to there, and we got another foul.
That one's going to be on Kirsten Padilla, her second. That's going to be the team fourth, and that's going to send Carla Reyes to the line. We've now seen 3 Lady Hawks at the free throw line. She gets the first one.
And what they're doing, Joe, is they're just being patient offensively, just kind of looking for the right matchup there and staying patient and attacking, are able to draw the fouls there and get to the free throw line.
She gets them both. Brings the game to within 1. 6-5 Lady Panthers are leading. Alexa Davila now on the court for your Lady Panthers. Gives it up to Sainz. Sainz with a great move and gets that one to go. So Sainz now has 4 points tonight. Gives the Lady Panthers a 3-point lead once again. They are up 8-5 with 1:50 left to go in the first.
And notice, Joe, she's attacking from her left side, being patient there, just driving in and making sure she doesn't travel, and was able to lay it up off the glass on the left side. It's a great job there by Jasmine Sainz.
Yeah, you take what they give you. That one too strong. Great job with the rebound, and that's Morgan Perales again. Sainz, that's going to be a travel, and it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, let's give credit there to the Lady Hawks defensively, doing a great job there. And that was number 20, Amber Lopez, causing the travel there. Looked like Jasmine hesitated a little bit, and that's all it takes for the official standing right there in front to call the travel.
So it's going to go the other way. We've got 1:25 to go here in the opening period. 8-5, your Lady Panthers are leading. And what a great job there by Davila to jump in front of that pass and just knock it out of the bounds. And a lot of people don't really think much about that, but that disrupts the tempo.
Absolutely, Joe. And that's going to be Davila. You mentioned Davila. That's going to be a name we're going to be hearing for the next couple of years. She's only a sophomore and already getting some heavy-duty minutes here in the playoff game.
Yeah, that's for certain. Turnaround jumper missed. Rebound, Lady Hawks.
Looked like she carried there. I think she got away with a travel.
That she did. Lady Hawks shot taken, missed. Perales fighting for the rebound, and she comes away with it. Gives it up to Davila, and here come your Lady Panthers with less than a minute to go. Press applied by the Lady Hawks, and they get a steal. But look at Villalpando. You talked about this earlier, Mike, is that she has got to be the best defensive player on this Lady Panther team, and that was exhibited right there.
And did you see that, Joe? That was a 3-on-1 fast break. It looked like the Hawks were going to get an easy basket there, but Villalpando right there, terrific job there, causing a turnover, and now the Lady Panthers kind of dodged a bullet a little bit and get the ball back, and you see the Lady Hawks coming with a full-court press here.
Inbound to Davila. Davila trying to break the press, and she goes out of bounds, so that's going to go back to the Lady Hawks. So that worked for them there.
Well, in learning about the Lady Hawks, they kind of remind me of the Lady Panthers to where their guards are heavy duty on this team, so they use that to their benefit and are able to use their quickness and speed to cause turnovers and pressure on defense.
3-point shot attempt taken, missed. And Perales with another rebound. She gives it up to Villalpando, and the Lady Hawks retreat. Sainz. 30 seconds to go here in the opening period. Perales underneath, off the glass and in. Perales has 4 points tonight. And now your Lady Panthers up 10-5 with less than 20 seconds.
Notice they didn't waste any time. They got the matchup they wanted on the block. Gave Perales the basketball, was able to take advantage of her matchup down there in the block and score the basket.
And that's a turnover, traveling called against the Lady Hawks. So here come your Lady Panthers. Carrion, baseline, looking to create something. Cannot. To Perales, back to Carrion. Carrion from 17 feet away, a little short. And underneath the basket is Davila. She comes away with it, turns around off the glass, and in at the buzzer.
It should
and
be good.
That's going to count.
Yes. How about that by the sophomore? The presence of mind to getting the basketball there, not worrying what the clock says, just gets the basketball. Look what I found, goes up. And it's good, Joe. They should count it.
They did, and you have to think that she knew how much time was left, and that's why she went around right back up to the basket.
Yeah, as a basketball player, you got to always look at the clock to see how much time there's left. And so I'm sure, being that they have the scoreboard on both sides, that she was able to see on the far side exactly how much time was left, get the basketball up, and then just throw it up right before the buzzer sounded for a big-time basket before or right at the buzzer.
Well, we have played one here at the Harlingen South Gymnasium. Lady Panthers lead 12-5. We'll be right back.
Before Christine McCleary was a physical therapist, she was an honor student at Weslaco ISD, played sports, and was a cheerleader. She graduated from Ohio State University, then physical therapy school at Texas State University. Now she is Dr. Christine McCleary at Triumph Therapy and part of the clinical faculty at UTRGV School of Medicine. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Christine McCleary, WISD was the right choice.
As we get set to get underway here in the second period, Lady Panthers will inbound. They just sounded the buzzer. Lady Hawks have now taken the court, and here come your Lady Panthers onto the court. They got Perales, Villalpando, Davila, Carrion, and Sainz to start the second period. They lead 12-5, and we are officially underway. 12-5 is the score. Lady Panthers up. Great job there in the first period. 3 of your 5 starters got on the board. Inside to Perales. Perales misses, can't come up with the rebound, and the Lady Hawks have it. They're wasting no time getting the ball down the court, and that is Alexis Rocha going coast to coast and getting it off the glass to score and getting her first points of the night. Sainz to Perales. Loses the basketball, but gets it right back. This time she puts it on, grows up, and they're going to count that one. That foul is going to be assessed to number 24, Odamides Vidana. And that's going to be her first foul of the night. Just the second team foul on the Lady Hawks. And that's going to send Perales to the line for 2. This is the first time she's at the free throw line tonight.
Right. Just once again, getting the ball, going up strong, getting the basket and the foul. And I'd be surprised, Joe, if she does not win or earn the newcomer of the year in 31-6A. She's having an outstanding year.
That was a travel, and you heard the whistle. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mike. She has had a tremendous season. You mentioned that not a lot of minutes in what we deem the preseason, you know, your tournament play and all that. But once district play started, she got a lot of playing time. Lady Hawks missed 2 shots there. Villalpando with the rebound. Sainz, Carrion. She'll take it to the hoop. Off the glass, misses. Another charge against the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, let's give credit there to the Lady Hawk player there. I'm trying to get her number so I can give her proper credit there. I believe it's number 5 there, Janelle Isasi. Hopefully we pronounced her name correctly. Yasasi, okay. Giving up her body there, sacrificing, and being that this is a playoff game, is those little things that make a difference in a game like this.
Absolutely. Lady Hawks with the basketball. Great job there by Gallegos, deflecting that pass, and again, disrupting the tempo of the Hawks.
Yeah, one of the things Coach Fino talked about before the game is do not give up the baseline. Do not give up the baseline, but great job there on the help defense there to at least deflect the pass.
From the corner, Gallegos gets there quickly, and that's Guevara trying to take a 3-point shot, but defense of the Lady Panthers do not allow it. Shot taken, and Villalpando with the rebound to Davila, and she gets that basket to go. Davila now has 4 points tonight. Great outing here from the sophomore.
Well, one thing I noticed about Davila is that she's very, very aggressive, and she doesn't mind the contact there. Got the ball there, 2 Lady Hawks on her. We see a 3-point shot, I believe, from the Lady Hawks there.
Guevara with the 3-point shot. First one made tonight. Garza in the game. It's it to Gallegos underneath, just a little too far. Got it off the iron. Last touch by the Lady Hawks, so your Lady Panthers will hang on to the basketball. 16-10 is your score. Lady Panthers lead with 6:07 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, even though Morgan Perales is out of the game, the Lady Panthers still trying to go with their inside game there.
Well, you got Garza. Garza's a very physical ball player.
A very smart girl, too.
She's been around for several years and knows how to play basketball. Of course, she comes from a basketball family. Her sister, Gabby, played on this team for many years and was on that Sweet 16 team as well.
Phenomenal athlete, absolutely. And Danielle just, working hard there. getting that rebound right there.
And that's what she's able to give you. And the errant pass quickly into the hands of Bianca Gonzalez, and another bucket for the Lady Hawks. And the Lady Hawks with 7 points here in the second period to cut the lead to 4. They trail 16-12 with 5:25 here in the first half.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Villalpando was expecting that pass there, but yeah, here come the Lady Hawks there with another turnover.
Ramirez with a steal, literally from her knees. And you talked about that speed of the Lady Hawks. So that matches up well because your Lady Panthers with a lot of speed. Another three-point shot drop, this time by Carla Reyes. She's got 5 points tonight. And an errant pass too far for Jasmine Signs to handle. And so another turnover for the Lady Panthers, and it's going to be Lady Hawk basketball, and a timeout called on the court. And it's going to be a coach's timeout. 16-15, Lady Panthers lead by 1 with 4:53 to go here in the first half.
Lady Hawks on an 8-0 run right now, doing it off of turnovers, fast break, and some three-pointers there, nailing 2 3-pointers there. And so Coach Fino smartly calls a timeout here to kind of settle things down.
10-4, Lady Hawks outscoring the Lady Panthers here in the second period.
And we all know that in basketball, it's a game of streaks. It's a game of streaks. I mean, even though the Lady Panthers may have a comfortable lead, you know that South is going to make its run.
Well, ladies, back on the court after that timeout. Lady Hawks will inbound. 4:50 to go here in the first half. Lady Panthers leading 16-15. Outside to the top of the key, and another tray, this time Amber Lopez. Now the Lady Hawks with the lead for the first time tonight, 18-16.
And just like what Edinburgh did Friday night, it's the three-point shooting that's hurting the Lady Panthers right now. The Lady Hawks are making some shots from the outside the arc.
Kirsten misses, Lady Hawks with the rebound. And again from three-point land. This time it sails out of bounds after it bounces off the rim. So the Lady Panthers will inbound from underneath the Lady Hawks basket. Inbound pass to Padilla. Little pressure being applied. Looking for some help. Kirsten Padilla with the basketball. Into Perales. They get it across. In Gallegos. One-on-one. Off the glass. Friendly rolling down. So that ends the bleeding.
Yeah, that was a terrific shot there. It looked like in midair she switched from the right to the left. It was a tough shot. Able to tie the game.
Very Jordan-esque. No look pass to the left wing. Villalpando knocks it away. Lady Hawks back with it. Gallegos looking to get a steal. Could not come away with it. Again from three-point land. That one's short. And Padilla with the rebound. Out to Gallegos. Padilla, left wing, that's Signs. So the Lady Panthers going to slow things down a little bit here. Gallegos, baseline, goes up. That one misses. Perales with the rebound. She takes it back up and gets that one to go. Perales now has 4 points in the second, 4 points in the first. She's got a total of 8. Lady Panthers regain the lead. Coach Garrett wants a timeout.
And that's what happens, Joe, when you're able to drive in. That draws the defense, and Gallegos was able to find Perales down there in the block for the easy basket there. And so the execution was beautiful there, and I think Garrett realizes that after her team took the lead, all of a sudden the Lady Panthers with back-to-back baskets
regained the lead. Now they're up by 2, 20-18, and as you mentioned, Coach Garrett recognized that, so she calls a timeout to talk things over and say, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of Coach Garrett, Joe, we got to give her a little bit of props here. She's in her 7th year, took over for the legendary coach Don Engelman here at Harlingen South. I remember coming to many basketball games here, and Don Engelman was the head coach, and the Lady Hawks were one of the premier programs in the Rio Grande Valley. And she resigned or retired around 2014. And Garrett has done a wonderful job just kind of keeping it going for the Lady Hawks.
Well, they've got the basketball, and driving are the South Hawks, and they can't get that one to go. Great rebound there from Gallegos. And it's knocked away by Reyes, and now there's a foul. That was going to go against Alexa Gallegos. That's going to be her first. That's going to be the team 6th foul. So we're almost in the bonus with 2:36 to go here in the first half.
And we talk about Coach Garrett there. She's made the playoffs with the Lady Hawks in 6 out of 7 years since taking over.
Inbound pass to Celis. Celis gives it up to Lopez. Lopez, 12-foot jumper, misses, but with the rebound is Yasasi. And that's going to be a push on Padilla. And that's going to be her 3rd foul. And that's a 17th foul. So the Lady Hawks will be shooting from the free throw line. It's going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for Ramirez. Ramirez was at the line in the first period. She only made 1 of 2 free throws.
So with 2:26 left in the first half, that's pretty big for the Lady Hawks.
She misses that one, and Gallegos with the rebound. Carrion into Perales. Perales going to the hole, has it knocked away. And the Lady Hawks with the basketball. That's Yasasi with the steal. In all the way down to the court on the baseline is Celis, and she's fouled. And that one's going to be on Perales. That's going to be Perales' first foul.
Yeah, Celis just a little too quick for Morgan Perales there. Was able to take it down the baseline, and Perales reached in and was called for the foul.
And Celis will be shooting 2. First one is good. Jasmine Signs on the court for Kirsten.
The Lady Hawks do have a bi-district title under Coach Garrett. That was back in 2017 there, beating Edinburgh Vela. For the Lady Panthers, however, they're aiming for their 9th straight bi-district championship.
2:05 to go, and it's a steal. That shot missed. Rebound Perales. Again, the Lady Hawks really showing some great defense. Perales to Carrion. Villalpando. She'll drive. Gives it out to Perales. What a pass! And Perales with another bucket. She's got 10 points. Lady Panthers up 22-20.
But did you see what Haley Villalpando did there? She hesitated, saw a lane, drove in, defense came up, easy dish.
And that is Lopez with her second tray of the second period. And now it's a 1-point lead for the Lady Hawks, and an errant pass found by Yasasi. And now the Lady Hawks with the basketball and a 1-point lead with 1:15 to go here in the first half. Jasmine Signs almost comes away with that one. Perales with another rebound. Here come your Lady Panthers with 1:03 to go here in the first half. Slowing things down. Villalpando directing her troops. Carrion. Signs inside to Perales, knocked away. She's able to regain the basketball. And there's a foul. That one is going to be on Yasasi, her first. That's only the team 3rd, so no shooting here in the first half.
And yeah, Joe, you bring up an interesting point there, being that that's only their 3rd team foul. That means he could be a little aggressive on defense there. The only way the Panthers will go to the free throw line is if it's a shot attempt and get fouled.
So Villalpando with the inbound pass to Carrion. Gallegos, Signs. Up to the top to Villalpando. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Perales, here comes Signs. 10-foot jumper off the glass and in. So great shot there by Signs. And now your Lady Panthers back up on top by one, 24-23 with 15 seconds to go. And Villalpando with a steal, and she'll take this coast to coast off the glass and in. Great job there by Villalpando and her first basket of the night. 5 seconds.
Great time for that first basket, that's for sure.
At the buzzer, misses. So we'll head to the halftime locker room. Your Lady Panthers up by 3 at the half. They lead 26-23 in this district round of the state high school playoffs. We'll be back with second half action right here on K-West. Welcome back. We are at the Harlingen South High School Gymnasium by district round of the state high school playoffs. Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Mike, Lady Panthers up 26-23. It was a very interesting first half. First quarter, of course, your Lady Panthers dominating the Lady Hawks, all of a sudden finding something in the second to bring this game closer. Yeah,
if you're Weslaco, if you're Coach Fino, you're pretty happy with the way the game is unfolding as far as the game plan is concerned. But the thing is, Harlingen South has done it with shooting and taking advantage of turnovers here. So if the Lady Panthers could correct those two things right there, I like their chances.
And you talked about shooting. That was a three-point shot taken. And they've had back-to-back shots there because of rebounds. And they're getting second and third shot opportunities because of their offensive boards. And that was another reason they were able to get in. And here comes Carrion. She has that one blocked, gets her own rebound, and it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Hawk basketball.
Yeah, Carrion was trying to be aggressive there in the paint. Was trying to draw the foul, didn't get the call there. Had a couple of chances, but last touch by the Lady Panthers.
So Lady Hawks back on offense. You talked about the first half, Mike, and the Lady Hawks and their shooting. They got on fire in the second period from beyond the arc. They dropped 4 trays. 2 by Lopez and 1 by Guevara. Reyes going to the rack. She gets that one to go. Reyes has 7 points tonight. Brings the Lady Hawks to within 1. They trail 26-25.
Yeah, Reyes might be smaller than Morgan Perales, but is faster and quicker, was able to drive in and get the basket there.
Gallegos misses one. Perales can't come up with the rebound, and the Lady Hawks back with the basketball. 4 points off the bench for your Lady Panthers in the first half, and those coming from Davila. And a great job there by Perales to stop any second shot opportunity by the Lady Hawks on that time on their side of the court.
And unofficially, I do have Morgan Perales with 9 rebounds, so she's on her way to another double-double.
Because she's already got 10 points, make it 12. So Lady Panthers up by 3, 28-25 here in the third, 6:03 to go.
A great pass inside there.
And Gallegos with a steal. Kirsten Padilla running away with it, and she gets it off the glass and in, and that is her first field goal of the night. And again, we've seen this before. Coach Garrett quickly calls a timeout.
Yeah, very smart timeout there by Coach Garrett. I mean, she knows her team has the capability of playing with the Lady Panthers. And but this is when the Lady Panthers are at their best, when they're able to get a turnover and go on those fast break opportunities there. At that time, an easy 2-on-1 fast break in Kirsten Padilla, like we've seen for the last 4 years, able to finish there from the left side. And you blinking of an eye, Joe, you go from a 1-point lead to a 5-point lead of back-to-back baskets.
Yeah, great job there by Padilla, but it all started with Gallegos in the steal.
It started with the Gallegos of the steal there.
You were talking about the defense and the quickness of these Lady Panthers, and that was on display right there, as they were able to get that one and turn it into a bucket. So they're back. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Joe, and I wonder if Coach Fino addressed at halftime to don't let those guards shoot those threes. They've proven to you that they can hit from beyond the arc, beyond the three-point line there. They got to keep that in mind.
So the Lady Hawks with the basketball. Looks like they're slowing things down. We talked about off the bench points, and off the bench points for the Lady Hawks were 4 points as well, coming from the sophomore Alexis Rocha.
That basket was from Laura Ramirez.
Villalpando. And now on the other side of the court, Perales, she's going to be fouled and she's going to go to the line for 2. That foul is on Amber Lopez, her first, team first. Perales at the line to shoot 2. She misses that one. The Lady Panthers are 0 for 4 from the free throw line here tonight.
Yeah, and that was Perales' second attempt, now her third. Those free throws are gimmies, basically, if you can hit some of them.
And she gets that one to go. She's got 13 points tonight. And now your Lady Panthers up by a score of 31-28. 5:06 to go here in the third. Reyes looking to create something. Out to the top.
Great communication there between Villalpando and Perales there on the switch there. You see what the Lady Hawks are trying to do. They're trying to get a matchup that they want to use their quickness.
Reyes, a no-look pass. On the baseline is Celis, but that ball is blocked. And now Celis with a foul. That one is just an aggravation foul.
And let's give credit to Jasmine Science there on defense there, causing that turnover there. She didn't even fall for that fake there, just put her hands up, just the way the coaches teach you. And because of that, the Lady Panthers were able to get the basketball back. We see the Lady Hawks with some pressure.
And one thing that people may not have noticed there is how Kirsten invited that pressure and got rid of the ball and was able to break the press.
And speaking of Kirsten there, great job there, taking it to the inside, drawing the foul, and good team basketball there, moving the ball all the way around, getting everybody involved there, and Kirsten was able to draw the foul.
That foul was on Reyes of the Hawks. That is our first, team third for the Lady Hawks. Kirsten at the line to shoot 2 and gets a friendly roll.
Last time I saw something like that, Joe, was at Peter Piper Pizza, you know, with those funny rims that they have in there that the ball kind of spins in and out there. But fortunately, Padilla was able to get that one to go in.
And she gets them both. Kirsten was shut out in the first half as far as scoring is concerned, but we talked about her value in the assist column. But she's now got 4 points here in the third.
Yeah, she'll kind of pick her spots there of when she can, you know, when it's time for her to make a contribution scoring, but she'll do everything else for you, rebounding, stealing, giving up her body.
Shot missed, and Gallegos comes away with the rebound. Gives it up to Villalpando. Backcourt pressure being applied by the Hawks, and Villalpando smartly to Signs, and right across to Gallegos, underneath to Perales, off the glass and in. Perales has 5 points here in the third, and now your Lady Panthers up by 7, 35-28. From three-point land, it was an NBA three-point. Missed, but Gush, who was underneath there fighting for that rebound, Villalpando.
Yeah, great hustle there by both teams there. Possession arrow to Weslaco. And once again, the Lady Hawks there aren't afraid of taking those three-pointers, even if it's from almost half court there. Reyes isn't shy. I mean, if they leave her open, she will take it.
Perales, inbound pass. Quickly it gets back into the hands of Padilla. Double team gives it up to Villalpando. All the way across to Gallegos. Gallegos baseline, off the glass, doesn't get it to roll, and it's a rebound by the Lady Hawks. But Kirsten Padilla was able to get a hand in there and almost was able to knock it away. And talking about knocking it away, Villalpando knocks that one away.
And what that allowed, Joe, was at least the team to get back on defense. We talk about the little things there. We got a turnover.
Villalpando quickly jumps the lane, and she comes away with the steal. Gallegos driving, goes up, she's fouled. She's going to shoot two.
Yeah, Janelle for the Lady Hawks. Janelle Yasasi was trying to give up her body there and draw the charge there, but just didn't have the best angle there, and Gallegos was still able to draw the foul there.
And she'll go to the line for two. She drops the first one. So a lot better shooting from the charity stripe for your Lady Panthers here in the second half. They were 0 for 3 in the first half.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is a coach to just say, guys, relax, just relax. We're fine, we're fine. And it just seems like the Lady Panthers looked a little more looser in this half.
She makes them both 37-28, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, Lady Panthers.
And with that being said, Joe, the 9-point lead ties their biggest tonight.
Baseline, Lady Hawks, that one doesn't fall. Jasmine with the rebound. She is quickly triple teamed, and it's a jump ball situation. This time it's going to be purple ball. At least in my book, I had it purple, but of course our book is unofficial. So Lady Hawks will inbound. Double team in the corner. Kirsten drops away. Lady Hawks lose the basketball, but they're going to say it was last touched by your ladies in purple, so it'll be Hawk basketball.
Yasasi did have a lane there on the right-hand side, had the man-on-man there, but great job by the Lady Panthers stripping the ball.
Maris, little turnaround, goes up strong. Yasasi with the rebound, takes a shot going down, and the ball is loose, and Kirsten Padilla comes away with it.
And she needs some help, though.
Gets it from Villalpando to Signs. Great job by your Lady Panthers. But now it's a steal from the Lady Hawks. And Villalpando from behind knocks that one away. Maris had no idea what was coming.
And you hear the Lady Panther fans there on their feet there giving her a round of applause. We've seen her do it on a 3-on-1 fast break, still making a play defensively.
Yasasi all the way across the court to Maris. It's in the corner. Great job defensively there by Padilla. 37-28, Lady Panthers up by 9 with 1:43, and there's a whistle. And that's a travel, so it'll go the other way.
Yeah, fortunately for the Panthers there, because I think there was a breakdown on defense, so somebody didn't switch the man, or there was a miscommunication. There was a wide open shot there from the corner, but the violation there allowed the Lady Panthers to get the basketball back.
Hawk fans wanted a backcourt violation, but from where we were sitting, right at there was no violation. And Perales with another bucket, and she is red hot here in the third. 7 points. Now your Lady Panthers up by 11.
You remember the song All Night Long, Lionel Richie. That's what we've seen tonight by the Lady Panthers in that execution there. The half-court offense just driving dish. Jasmine Signs with a beautiful pass there.
And Mike, you touched on that in the pregame about the Lady Panthers and getting the ball low to Perales and the growth of Perales throughout this season, and that is on display here tonight.
So with under a minute left, 11-point lead is the biggest for the Lady Panthers.
Jasmine Signs called with a push. That's her second foul tonight. The Fans do not like it. That's only the first team foul on the Panthers here in the second half.
Yeah, and we talk about Jasmine Science. I think she's having a wonderful game all around, from scoring to passing to rebounding. She's kind of having a good all-around game, and that's what you need.
And she's just one of those players who quietly throughout the night gets things done. You know, she may not lead in scoring, she may not lead in rebounds, but she is a player that produces on all areas of the court.
And then we saw her there give the ball back to Perales there, but Perales called for the charge there. The Panther fans don't like it, feel like the defender was a little too down low, but the official standing right there making the call.
25 seconds here in the third. Lady Panthers up by 11, 29-38. That's Guevara. Out to the top to Yasasi. Ramirez.
Oh.
Almost fouling things up there. She takes a shot. What a save by Sainz. We talked about her value, and that she just showed you how she makes things happen.
Yeah, on top of her scoring, on top of her rebounding, dishing, and everything, she's also hustling.
We've played 3 here at the Harlingen South High School Gymnasium. And at the end of 3, it's your Lady Panthers 39, the Lady Hawks 28. Well, we are back on the court to begin the final period. Padilla with the inbound pass to Villalpando. It's Padilla, Villalpando, Sainz, Perales, and Gallegos on the court for your Lady Panthers. Sainz, great move in the paint, off the glass and in. They're going to count that. There's a foul, and we'll see what the foul is on. We've got an official's timeout on the court, so we'll take one alongside. You're enjoying Lady Panther basketball right here on K-West.
Before Dania Pulido became an attorney, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a member of the National Honor Society and a cheerleader. She earned her degree from St. Mary's University, then graduated from St. Mary's University School of Law. Now she is Dania Pulido, attorney at law for Texas Legal Services Center in Austin. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Dania Pulido, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. After the officials' timeout, the foul was against Carla Reyes. That's her second foul tonight. That is the 5th team foul on the Lady Hawks. Sainz with the basket, and she'll go to the line with a 3-point play opportunity.
And once again, on her left side, we saw her do that in the first half. Made a couple of baskets, tough baskets at that time. Was able to draw the foul in addition to making the basket to give the Panthers a 42-28 lead.
And the Lady Hawks trying to conserve all seconds, as you saw from that inbound pass. In the second half, your Lady Panthers are 6 of 7 from the free throw line. That was Reyes with a bucket.
That time, the Lady Hawks with a mismatch there were able to go to Reyes down there on the block and get the basket.
Perales can't get that one and can't come away with their own rebound, and tracking down the loose ball is Guevara. 42-30, Lady Panthers up by 12 with 7 minutes to go. Long 3-point shot taken, rebound Carrion. And now your Lady Panthers almost with a 3-on-3 as a fast break. Carrion takes a shot, she misses, but she's going to go to the line for 2. And that foul is going to be on Laura Ramirez. That's her second, team 6th, but Carrion at the line for 2.
Carrion on the fast break there had the one-on-one matchup there between her and the defender was the basket that just drove it in, just did what the coaches tell you to do, was able to draw the foul there. The Lady Hawks were trying to draw the offensive foul, but didn't happen.
First one is good. Carrion, as you mentioned, Mike, just a sophomore, and she, as the season has gotten along, has gotten more playing minutes, and we've even seen her start several nights. Second one is good. So the free throw shooting really coming to life for your Lady Panthers here in the second half.
And you see what she did, Joe. She just looked so relaxed there, took the appropriate number of bounces, looked up, just let it go, followed through. You see the ball look pretty, spinning inside the net, nothing but net.
8 for 9 is what I've got, your Lady Panthers, from the free throw line here in the second half. 14-point lead with 6:47 to go. Signs is going to be charged with a foul. And that's going to be her third.
You see the intensity pick up a little bit more for the Lady Panthers there. Earlier in the game, they were just kind of playing a little loose, a little solid there. But, you don't want to give Lady Hawks any room here. You know what they want to try to do. They want to try to get it back in their game by shooting from the outside with their threes.
Dribbling all the way around, taking a shot is Rocha, and she misses. And that foul is going to be on Lopez, and that's her second foul. But more importantly, that puts your Lady Panthers in the bonus, so they'll be shooting baskets from here on in.
And there's 6:32 left in the game, so that's a great point, Joe. Moving as the game unfolds for the remainder of the game, that's great to have on your side. It's just being able to know that you're in the bonus there for the rest of the game.
So Perales at the line. It's going to be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for her. That one misses. Rebound, Lady Hawks. And they bring it up the court quickly. Rocha with a bucket as she goes coast to coast. 44-32, 6:17 left to go in the ballgame.
Yeah, Rocha just took it to the hoop there. There was like 3 Lady Panther defenders there. It didn't matter. She was able to lay it up and finish.
Gallegos on the right wing. Inside to Carrion. What a dash for Carrion to find that little opening and get herself a field goal. And now your Lady Panthers up by 14, 46-32.
That, my friends, is what's called the pick and roll. One of the most basic basketball offensive plays that you'll see, and it was executed beautifully.
4-3 and missed, but a foul. And that one is going to be a pushing foul on Celis as she went over the top on Carrion. So Carrion back at the free throw line.
But why is that a great play there? Because she boxed her man out. The fundamentals, the little things there. You box your man out, that forces the defender, or in this case, the offensive player, to go to the back of you or over the back. And official standing right there calls it. And being that you're in the bonus, now Carrion with an opportunity to knock down a few free throws.
It's a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity. She misses, but Perales with the rebound. Can't get that one to go. And now this time she can't rebound that one, and the Hawks have it. And Signs with a steal. Great job hustling back on defense. Carrion going to the hole, and she's fouled. She misses, but she's going to the line for 2.
This time she'll get 2 free throws because she attacked the basket, got fouled on the shot attempt. So great job there. That's just the Lady Panthers playing smart basketball there, knowing what the situation is, that they're in the bonus. Just attack, draw the foul, and with a 14-point lead, have an opportunity to extend it.
Carrion shooting 2. Misses the first one.
See Coach Fino there telling Carrion, yeah, just relax, it's okay. Just take your time.
She gets the second one to go. She is 3 of 5 from the free throw line. She's got 5 points tonight. Lady Panthers up by 15, 47-32. And a tray for Ramirez. That is her second of this half. And it is now a 47-35 ball game. Inside, Perales all alone with an easy bucket.
That's just science. Say, where are you, Morgan? Where are you, Morgan? Found her right all alone underneath the basket there with another assist.
And again, it's a 14-point lead for your Lady Panthers. And Coach Garrett wants a timeout. With 4:57 left in this one, Panther Nation is getting loud in this place as they lead 49-35.
And as always, Joe, drawing a good crowd on the road, pretty much almost outnumbering the home team there in the Panther Nation, representing very well here in Harlingen. But it helps when you win 8 straight district championships. It helps when you win a lot of playoff games, making deep playoff runs. We've seen them go to the Sweet 16 4 times in the last decade.
10 by-district titles in recent history.
Right.
So they chalk up those titles. And, of course, that gets the city excited. As the old adage goes, winning begets winning. And, of course, winning brings large crowds.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, when you talk to Coach Fino, this is her 14th year. You know, one of the things you ask her every year, how do you guys do it? It always goes back to one simple thing, and that's hard work. That's all it is for the Lady Panthers. Every year the talent level is different, but no matter what, you have to work hard if you want to succeed, and that's been their formula.
Well, they're back from the timeout, and the Lady Hawks will inbound from underneath their own basket with 4:57 left in this one. Inbound pass to Reyes. Reyes puts it on the ground. She's able to get up and get that one to fall, and it's a 49-37 ball game. Lady Panthers lead. Carrion is fouled, and she'll go to the line again for 2. That one on Reyes, that's going to be her 3rd foul. 10th team foul. So from here on out, regardless of the situation, they're shooting 2.
Yeah. So with 4:43 left, Joe, it's very simple. Play defense and hit free throws. That's it. Just play some defense, and you know that Lady Hawks are going to have to foul you, so all you got to do is just hit some free throws.
First one is good, so she's going to be shooting the second of 2. Misses that one, and it's rebounded by Lopez. 50-37, Lady Panthers lead with 4:35 to go. Rebound Perales. Great job. You talked about defense. Great job not allowing a second shot opportunity. So the Lady Panthers with the basketball. Padilla dribbling to her left. She's going up. Has it taken away by Ramirez. And that one is missed, but underneath for the rebound and the putback is Rocha. Rocha with 6 points tonight cuts into that lead. It's an 11-point lead for your Lady Panthers. Here comes Gallegos. Gallegos loses it, and they're going to say last touch by Gallegos. So it's going to be Lady Hawk basketball.
Yeah, there was about 3 Lady Hawk defenders down there in the paint, and Gallegos was trying to drive in and draw the foul there, but no call there. Instead, the ball goes out of bounds. So Lady Hawks with an opportunity here, down 11, trying to make it into single digits here.
And there's 3:51 left to go in the ball game. Ramirez dribbling out to her left. Villalpando all over there. They give it back to Ramirez, and she gets that one to go. She's got 5 points here in the fourth, and now it's a single-digit lead, 9 points, 50-41. Your Panthers are up with 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yeah, that was actually a nice move there, going toward the basket there, and got the shot there, and almost a steal.
And that's going to be a foul on Celis. That'll be her 3rd. And so your Lady Panthers at the line, and it's going to be Alexa Gallegos. Hey, Alexa, how about a pair of free throws?
Sure, that would be nice there. It wasn't a bad play, though, by the Lady Hawks going for that steal, because had she got that steal, there was nobody in front of her. So it was kind of worth taking the shot there. Didn't get it. Fortunately for the Lady Panthers, she didn't get it.
Chance to make it double digits again with the second of 2 free throws for Gallegos. And she gets that one to go. 51-41, 3:17 left to go. Lady Panthers leading this one. Panther Nation yelling defense. Gallegos with a blocking foul. That's going to be her second. That is only the 4th team foul on your Lady Panthers here in the second half. So pretty good basketball played by them. And of course, what that really indicates is it limits the free throw opportunities for the Lady Hawks.
And it wasn't bad defense by Gallegos. You see a 3-point shot there.
And Perales with the rebound. That shot taken by Ramirez, missing. Padilla, Signs.
And they're going to call an offensive foul there.
So to go the other way. Coach Fino wants a timeout. So they're going to grant a timeout on the court. 2:53 to go in this one. Lady Panthers up by 10, 51-41.
Yeah, I was taking a look at the team right now and Coach Fino, Joe, and I kind of noticed that Kirsten, the senior that she is, 4-year starter, was telling her team, guys, just relax, just relax. We got the lead. Perhaps they didn't need to drive in that situation there. Just make Harlingen South foul you. They know that in order to get back in this game or to even have a chance at it, that right now the clock is their enemy. So you just kind of want to move the ball around and see if you can chew up some clock there.
And I think what the girls may be thinking is, we're going to be going to the free throw line on every attempt here, so let's see if we can draw a foul.
Absolutely.
But as you mentioned, maybe chewing up some of the clock might be better for them. So back from the timeout, 2:45 to go here in the ball game. Panther Nation shouting out defense. Shot taken, missed. Rebound, Lady Hawks get it. And right back with the putback is Celis. What a great move, not only with the rebound, but with the putback. And now it's 51-43, Lady Panthers leading.
First half, it was the shooting for the Lady Hawks. Right now, they're getting the second and third opportunities, and that's why they're still hanging around.
8-point ball game, Lady Panthers leading.
So you notice the Lady Panthers are just kind of taking their time moving the ball around. That's good basketball right there. That's very, very smart. Don't need to rush. Make them foul you.
And they've got the speed to get it around. Here comes Padilla. Inside to Perales. Perales goes up, misses. Rebound, Lady Hawks, and we've got a whistle. We'll see what the call is. Purple 21 is what they're saying, and that's Perales on the arm.
And that's only the 15th foul there, so
non-shooting.
Really, non-shooting, no harm done, really. And Kirsten saw an open lane on the baseline there, was trying to find Perales, but Perales, I don't think was expecting it.
And Gallegos almost with a steal there. Was where the oohs were from the crowd. 1:35 to go here in the ball game. Lady Panthers up by 8.
You know the Lady Hawks are going to need to make at least an attempt here, and you see some of the fans actually encouraging them to shoot the ball.
And that one taken from beyond the arc and missed. And that was a timeout called by Coach Garrett. Some of the players on the court were asking for a travel, but probably right before that, maybe a fraction of a second before that, they had already awarded Garrett with the timeout.
Yeah, another smart timeout there by Coach Garrett, trying everything she can to keep her team in the game. And I'm pretty sure, Joe, one of the things she's saying is, guys, there's only 1:21 left. Like, we can't waste any time moving the ball too much. You know, I mean, yes, run your offense, try to find the open man, but either drive or do something because, right now the clock is the enemy for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, it's a 3-possession ball game. And so you're absolutely right. Garrett's probably saying, hey, come on, it's a 3-possession ball game. We need the ball at least 3 times in our hands in order to gain a lead here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between playing with a sense of urgency and or just kind of throwing the ball up there. You know, you want your team to play with a certain sense of urgency right now, being what the circumstances are.
Lady Panthers up 51-43. We've seen some great free throw shooting here in the fourth period. 6 of 11 is what I've got them from the free throw line. They're 11 of 17 here in the second half. So great free throw shooting from the Lady Panthers here in the second half. So they're coming back from the timeout. 1:20 as the clock begins to roll. Lady Panthers up by 8. Going to the hole is going to be Rocha, and she misses. Rebound, Lady Panthers. Villalpando with the basketball. Out to Padilla. Padilla to Gallegos. Gallegos to Villalpando. And now they're on their side, so they're going to really try to get the ball and chew up some of that clock. And now we are officially under a minute. And now a foul on Gonzalez, her first. But we're in the double bonus, so Padilla will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that couldn't work out any better for the Lady Panthers. They're able to chew up some clock, move the ball around. Now you have the most experienced player for the Lady Panthers at the free throw line with 2 opportunities to extend the lead.
She misses the first one. She makes this one. It still stays a 3-possession ball game. And she does. 9-point lead for your Lady Panthers with 57 seconds left in the ball game. Reyes looking to drive. She's fouled. And again, your Lady Panthers have 2 fouls to give. Now they only have 1.
Yeah, there, Haley Villalpando there was just staying with her man there. Didn't allow her to penetrate and finish.
Gallegos with the steal. Gives it up to Padilla. Padilla waiting to get fouled, and she does. And that's on Gonzalez again. That's her second foul in the last 5 seconds. But Padilla back at the free throw line.
Yeah, who's the first person there? It's Padilla, you know, just getting the ball, giving it to the official, hustling to the free throw line. She's a little anxious there to knock down these free throws and put the game away.
Yeah, chance to make it a 4-possession ball game. And she does with the first one. 10-point lead for your Lady Panthers with 47 seconds to go here in the ball game. Padilla with the second of 2. And that one is good. Lady Hawks bringing it down. Reyes out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to get a screen and a double dribble, so it goes the other way. 37 seconds left. 11-point lead for your Lady Panthers.
Outstanding job by Gallegos. Hasn't made a whole lot of noise scoring, but doing the little things defensively, and we see a substitution there. Number 23 for the Lady Panthers. That's Isabella Oliva coming in for Morgan Perales.
We got a whistle, and it's going to be a travel. It'll go the other way. 33 seconds left in the ball game. 11-point lead for your Lady Panthers. Left wing, 3-point shot taken. That one misses. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll go back to your Lady Panthers with less than 25 seconds. 24.9 to be exact. Inbound pass to Padilla. She's going to wait to get fouled. She's now in the corner. Ball is taken away from her. Inside pass given. And shot taken by Ramirez, misses. And Padilla tries to get that one as the Lady Hawks try to save it. But it bounces on the line. So it'll be Lady Hawk basketball.
Yeah, she was there in perfect position for the basketball. But when she got it, unfortunately, the ball bounced on the baseline there out of bounds. So Lady Hawks get it back.
Reyes off the glass, misses. Villalpando with the basketball. 5 seconds. To Oliva. Oliva loses it, and the game is over. 54-43 is your final, and your Lady Panthers are by district champs. So they are district champs by district champs, and now we head to the second round of the playoffs. And of course, they'll await the winner of that District 30 basketball game happening tonight as well.
Yeah, outstanding game, Joe. Give credit to the Lady Hawks for hanging in there, giving the Lady Panthers a hard-fought win there. But for the Lady Panthers, it's by-district championship, number 9 in a row. Congratulations, Coach Fino, the staff, and the players.
Well, we want to thank Mr. De Leon. We want to thank Mr. Barry. Want to thank, of course, you, Mike Gonzalez. I am Joe Aguilar for K-West, where once again, the final score, your Lady Panthers 54, the Lady Hawks 43. Your Lady Panthers are by-district champs. We want to say good night. We'll see you later on this week in the second round of the state high school playoffs. Farewell.
Well, Jasmine, you guys had a big run at the end of the first half to kind of take the momentum. I mean, just talk about the end of the first half, how important that was.
Well, we kind of got a little rattled the second half. The second quarter. So during halftime, Fino went in and talked to us, gave us a little pep talk, and we got it back together. In the second half, we came out really strong.
Well, Haley Villalpando was kind of all over the place and causing a lot of chaos, and that's what she does best. And so, it worked in our favor, absolutely. And so at halftime, it was just a matter of letting them know they need to execute for us offensively, and especially execute for us defensively. And I think they did a marvelous job in the second half doing that. It wasn't easy by any means, and like I said, that's what we expected, and we're proud to be in a situation like that. We're proud to be with a competitor of that caliber, because at the end of the day, they're only going to make us better moving forward.